If you've taught AP Economics before, then you've probably heard of my Ultimate Review Packet. It is awesome. It's everything students need all together with a bunch of summary videos and other resources to help students learn. But it's even better now. The new Ultimate Review Packet is not just a PDF, it's actually a course. It's so much better because students can actually get the study guides and the videos for each one of the units and worksheets and PDFs as they're progressing through the course. And then at the end, they get a bunch of practice tests. So both micro and macroeconomics have 2 full practice exams with answers, and I have videos where I go over all those answers as well. And the whole thing is aligned to the new course and exam description. So students are learning topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, and understanding the concepts the same order as they'll see it on the AP test. There's an AP Microeconomics Ultimate Review Packet, an AP Macro Packet, and then there's a bundle packet where it has both micro and macro. And best of all, there's a bulk discount if your students buy over 10 of them and they buy them through you, the teacher. And these packets are sold with a 1 per student license for 1 year. So if you have 40 students, you have to buy 40 licenses, or you can't use those worksheets or the packets with your students. You can't just buy 10 for 40 students. And to give you an incentive, if you get the Ultimate Review Packet for every one of your students, I will give you my new worksheets. These worksheets are amazing. I spent the last 3 months working my tail off making sure every single topic in microeconomics and macroeconomics has its own worksheet. So tons of practice for you and your students. I know I'm making a sales pitch and I sound like a guy on QVC, but the reality is, of all the things that I made, these are probably the things I'm most proud of. The worksheets are really good. They practice the skills and they make sure students understand how to use the equations and concepts and graphs. But best of all, a lot of them are connected to the real world. So they're not just examples, product X. They're like, if you were hiring workers, or if you were the economic advisor for the president. Also, I have a bunch of worksheets for the first season of Econ Movies. But don't take my word for it. You want to actually see these resources. So if you're interested in getting a sample of the Ultimate Review Packet, give me an email and I'll send you a password that'll give you a free teacher trial. You can take a look to see if it's something that you and your students want to get. Also, I'll show you some of my worksheets as well. So email me and I'll give you a link. They'll give you access so you can take a look at the worksheets and see if it's something you want to use in your classroom. Now, hopefully you can use school funds and your administrator will support you and your students and get you the resources. And if they do that, that's awesome. And I know some of you are like, well, I can't ask my students to pay for it, and I get that too. So the point here is maybe there's other ways to get students to pay for the packet. For example, one school said they had their economics club, which they created actually for part of this, to have some fundraisers to get enough money to buy the resources for their students, and the rest of the money they gave to charity, which I actually thought was a pretty good idea because students had to figure out, okay, how are we gonna make some money? And they're applying economics. They're thinking about what prices should we charge for the thing we're doing to raise money. And that process is applying the concepts we're teaching them in class. I promise you that you and your students will love the Ultimate Review Packet and those worksheets. Now keep in mind, those worksheets aren't inside the Ultimate Review Packet. This is a resource that is designed for teachers, so you can use them in class or you can make them assignments and the students won't have the answers. So this is a separate resource that you get as a bonus when you buy licenses for all of your students. Till next time.